What if I told you that trained scientists have been studying glowing orbs in North Carolina's mountains for over 100 years, and they still can't explain what's hunting humans in these peaks? These aren't ordinary phenomena. We're talking about intelligent, stalking entities that exhibit behaviors so disturbing, the government has classified much of the research. Now, if you're the type of person who gets goosebumps from real unexplained mysteries, the kind who falls down scientific rabbit holes at 2 a.m. and emerges 3 hours later with more questions than answers, then you've stumbled into exactly the right corner of YouTube. We dig deep into the cases that make researchers lose sleep, the encounters that force scientists to question everything they thought they knew about reality. Tonight, we're investigating the terrifying evidence behind these glowing stalkers of Brown Mountain, entities so intelligent and predatory that even our most advanced science can't comprehend them. If this sounds like your kind of midnight obsession, that glowing subscribe button is calling your name louder than the mountain entities themselves. Ring that notification bell too, because this scientific mystery will shatter everything you thought you knew about what's possible. The ancient Cherokee warning. Long before European settlers ever set foot in these haunted Appalachian peaks, the Cherokee people whispered terrifying tales about Brown Mountain. They called it the place where spirits refused to rest. According to ancient Cherokee legend, a brutal battle between rival tribes occurred on Brown Mountain centuries ago. The carnage was so devastating, so soaked in blood and betrayal, that the mountain itself became cursed. The Cherokee elders warned that the souls of fallen warriors would forever wander the peaks as glowing spirits, searching desperately for peace they would never find. But the Cherokee spoke of something even more disturbing. They claimed the lights weren't just spirits of the dead, but angry entities that could lure the living to their doom. Hunters who followed the mysterious orbs were never seen again, their screams echoing through the mountain valleys before falling silent forever. If you're already getting chills, smash that like button to fuel this supernatural investigation. The first recorded terror, the first documented sighting by European settlers occurred in 1771 when German engineer John William Gerard was surveying the treacherous mountain terrain. What he witnessed that night would haunt him for the rest of his life. Gerard wrote in his journal about strange, luminous phenomena that appeared without warning across the mountain ridges. He described brilliant orbs of light, some white-hot like stars, others glowing an eerie red like fresh blood. They moved with purpose, he claimed, not randomly, but as if controlled by an intelligent force. The lights appeared to communicate with each other, Gerard wrote, pulsing in patterns that seemed almost like a language. I felt as though something was watching me from within those glowing orbs, studying me with malevolent intent. Gerard abandoned his survey and fled the mountain that very night, but the lights had already marked him. For years afterward, he reported seeing the same eerie glows outside his bedroom window, as if the mountain spirits had followed him home. The Civil War's bloodiest secret. During the American Civil War, Brown Mountain became the stage for some of the conflict's most horrific battles. Confederate and Union soldiers clashed brutally in these remote Appalachian peaks, and the mountain claimed hundreds of lives in ways that defied explanation. Captain James Morrison of the Confederate Army documented the most chilling encounter in military history. On the night of September 15, 1864, Morrison's regiment was camped on Brown Mountain when the lights appeared. But this time, they weren't just floating aimlessly. The cursed lights descended upon our camp like fallen stars seeking vengeance. Men screamed as the orbs passed through them, leaving behind only empty uniforms and the smell of sulfur. 12 of my finest soldiers vanished without a trace, consumed by whatever evil dwells within those unholy beacons. The surviving soldiers fled in terror, but Morrison noticed something that chilled him to the bone. The lights seemed to grow brighter and more active after consuming his men, as if feeding on human souls gave them power. Comment below. Do you think these lights are supernatural entities or something even more terrifying?